Then we'll take the legs straight up toward the ceiling. Draw them in, just get a little lengthening through the back of the legs. And let's take the arms up, make that steeple position with the arms. Now this is what I like to call the yoga crunch. It's a 3-part movement. And we start out with the upper abs. We're going to leave the legs where they are, and on your exhales, reach up toward the toes. So let's go for a count of 10. And it's really more reaching up toward the ceiling instead of trying to reach forward. If you find that your head starts to get tired, feel free to bring your hands down and just cradle the head. Support the weight so that the neck doesn't get tired. Okay, last one, lower down. Now, next part of this yoga crunch, we're going to keep the arms up in the air and we're going for the lower back. We're trying to lift the lower back up off the floor by doing a lower abdominal crunch. Same thing, use your exhale, heels reach up toward the ceiling rather than trying to pull the legs in toward your head. Alright, that was 10. Now this next one we're going to put the upper and lower abs together to do like a little clamshell movement. So upper abdominals and upper back are lifting, lower abdominals and lower back are lifting together at the same time. So same thing here, count of 10 on your exhale. And then release. Next one, let's take the legs out to the sides into a nice wide V. Take the steeple hands, reach it out in between your legs. 10 exhales to pulse. Draw it in toward the center. Drop the arms down by your sides. Send the legs up to the ceiling. Now, again, working with the lower abs, really controlled for this movement. Press the palms down, press the upper back down into the mat. We're going to lower the legs just a couple of inches. Use the lower abs to pull them up. And then almost like you're about to roll over into your plow and then come back to center. So just little lift in the upper back, come down, lower the legs, and then we lift and try and go over. Roll down with a lot of control. As you come down, you're going to feel a lot of work to make that descent slow and controlled. Be really careful with your back here too. Alright, let's take one more. Fold the legs in. Take a deep breath. Let everything relax. From here, let's come back up onto the forearms. For another variation here, we're going to start to bicycle the legs. Going out, getting nice and long. And then let's switch directions. All right, one more. Drawing the knees in. Let's lower the legs down. Come back down onto our back. We'll start out with the right leg extended, left sole of the foot down onto the mat. Let's take hands behind the neck or behind the head. Give yourself a little bit of support. Now we're going to exhale, take the right leg up, give a little crunch up, straighten the left arm to reach to the outside of the leg, return that hand to the back of the head, lower the right leg down. So again, crunch yourself up, left arm reaches to the outside of the right leg, come back to center, lower with control. Exhale to come up, extend, inhale to lower. As we come up and reach the arm out, get a little extra lift, a little extra crunch. Keep the right leg long, reaching out through the toes. We have two more on this side. And then switching, right sole of the foot comes onto the mat, left leg lengthens out. On our exhale, left leg and right arm. Extend the right arm out, return it back to the head, inhale to slowly lower. Exhale, lift, extend that arm, and then come back down on your inhale. Okay, we have one more on this side. Let's bend the left knee, place the left sole of the foot onto the mat. And we're going to come into Garandasana or eagle pose with the legs. Starting out with the right leg, cross it over the top of the left leg. Either staying like that or maybe trying to cross the right foot behind the left calf to really wrap the legs into that eagle position. We'll take the right arm on top of the left arm, nest the elbows together, and then maybe wrap the hands one more time together to bring the palms to touch. We're going to inhale, reach the hands and feet in opposite directions. Exhale, crunch yourself in. Strong exhale to get that lift. Two more. Release down, untwist the arms, untwist the legs. Then this time we'll take the left leg on top of the right. Maybe twist the feet together. Left arm on top of the right arm. Nest the elbows, either back of the hands together or take one more twist to join the palms. We inhale, hands and feet reach out in opposite directions. Exhale, crunch. And then release down. Untwist the arms and legs. Hug yourself into the middle for a minute. Now let's roll ourselves up to sitting. We'll come up into a nice high boat. From our boat, either taking the arms out or keeping hands to support the legs. Keep the lower back really lifted, keep the chest and the heart lifted. We're going to lower ourselves down slowly to come into an extended boat. Release all the way to the floor. From the floor, let's lift up the upper body, lift the lower body, nice long boat. Come all the way back up into your seated boat. Lift the lower back, try and roll the pelvis forward. Our next exhale, we lower with control. Finding length in your boat. Try to maintain that reach out from the toes, out from the crown of the head. Release, take a little rest. We're going to take one more variation in our boat. Lifting yourself up, taking the upper body up, lifting the legs. Take the arms out into steeple and little twist left and right. Next inhale, we'll lift all the way up into our seated boat. Then you can lower the feet down and give yourself a little rest. That's the end of our supine yoga abs workout, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you take a little time and check out the other series for standing abs, prone abs, and our seated sequence, because I think you'll really like them. Okay, thank you.